After the province released its new rules and regulations for ride-sharing apps earlier this week, Kelowna Councillor Ryan Don said the requirement of a Class 4 license for drivers would be a barrier for the service in smaller cities like Kelowna. Kelowna Cab spokesperson Roy Paulson says he's happy with that specific requirement, but he still doesn't see it being a level playing field.
Competition is healthy for any business, but it should be a level playing field for everybody. Like with me personally, myself, to be a taxi driver, I have to have my Class 4. I also have to have a chauffeur's permit, which is actually a criminal background check. They're going to have a different kind of insurance than we do. Ours is pretty expensive, even under a fleet plan. You know, there's always concerns. People, oh, there's never enough taxis, or the rates are too high. Well, those are basically decided by the province of what the rates are.
Paulson says having no boundaries on rideshare drivers also makes things unfair for taxi drivers.
That's another thing that goes back to making it a level playing field for everybody. If they opened up the boundaries for us, we could do the same thing. So it should be the same set of rules for everybody in order to make it a competitive business. Having that competition will make it that much healthier because each company will strive to be better than the other. But from what I see, the outcome of what's going on with Uber so far, it's not looking fair because of the no boundaries. Their insurance and things like that are way different than what it is in the taxi industry. There's a lot of complaining, oh, it takes so long for a taxi. Well, there are certain cases where it does get to a peak level, but with the amount of cars that we have on the road, the wait times aren't usually that long.
Let's say a weekend, a Friday night downtown, I think many people can relate to waiting for a cab for an hour. Do you see ride sharing coming into the province assisting in that?
It will, yes, definitely, because that's in any city in BC and actually right across Canada. At the peak times, there's really never enough taxis, but there always are a certain amount of taxis on the road at any given time.
The new rules are expected to come into effect sometime later this fall. For Castanet News here in Kelowna, I'm Nick Johansson.